Hi, my name is Jillian Evans, and I'm a student at the University of Texas Arlington. And my presentation is about a book review that was conducted. The name of the book is The Leadership Challenge: How to Make Extraordinary Things Happen in Organizations. This book was actually co-authored. The two authors are Jim Koos and Barry Posner. Jim Koos, as far as his academic accolades and his leadership accolades, he's a leadership scholar, he's an award-winning speaker, he's been the dean of an executive fellow for leadership at Santa Clara University. He is a thought leader and has been awarded as one of the 100 thought leaders in trustworthy business. He's also served as president and CEO of many major companies. The second author, Barry Posner, he is a professor of leadership. He's in one of the nation's top management and leadership educators. He's considered one of the top leadership and management educators. He's ranked among the most influential HR thinkers in the world. He's considered one of HR Magazine's 75th leadership and management experts. He's been awarded the Distinguished Contribution to Workplace Learning and Performance, and he's an international scholar and also has a PhD in organizational behavior. As far as the purpose of the book was authored with the purpose of telling leaders how to influence others to affect change, extraordinary change in their organizations, and also to describe how leaders can transform their visions, their goals, and their values into personal and organizational success. One of the key things that was also identified in this book, as far as what the purpose of the book is, it identified 5 evidence-based practices of exemplary leaders. The first exemplar is modeling the way. The second, inspire a shared vision. The third, challenge the process. The fourth, enable others to act. And the fifth, encourage the heart. The target audience for this book are current leaders, future leaders, frontline leaders, all the way up to executives. The stories highlighted in the book actually has takeaway for all leaders at any point in their leadership journey. As far as the strength and the shortcomings. So the strength in the book is, this book really captured personal stories. It talked about the personal stories of leaders. The authors actually did a global search and spoke to leaders across the globe to really identify what were those key actions and those strategies that they implemented in order to be successful, or at the point in their career where they felt like they were the most successful. What was also nice about the book is, one of the accolades I felt, is that the very first chapter of the book actually covered all 5 of the exemplary leadership strategies. So if you only read the first chapter of the book, it was a really good takeaway, and it would give the reader a good exemplar and a really good example of what would happen in the rest of the book. The other thing I liked is, from the very beginning of the book, they really identified those 5 principles. So you did not have to read the entire book to get a valuable takeaway. The only shortcoming that I found in this book is that it was actually 394 pages, which is considered a lot, but considering how the book was written in terms of really capturing personal stories, it was not a difficult read. As far as the objectives achieved, I felt it was very apparent that the objectives in this book were achieved, and that was truly evidenced by the fact that there have been 20 million copies of this book sold. It's in its 5th edition, and it's been endorsed by major industry leaders. So it's quite evidence that leaders are buying this book, they're sharing this book, and they're continuing to buy them. So some recommendations that I would have, some recommendations are for new leaders, this book truly provides a framework. It provides a framework in terms of what leadership is like, what leadership requires, and how leadership is really focused on building relationships. I would also recommend it for underperforming leaders to help them refocus and to develop strategy. Also for seasoned leaders, because I thought that for seasoned leaders, it would really re-energize them and help them to really focus on the reason why they became leaders and what are some of the key things that they probably need to refocus on. Some suggestions for the future actions. I would recommend using this book as a book club for a leadership team. You know, read one chapter a week and come back and discuss. I would also use it for staff engagement because one of the principles really focused on encouraging the heart. And it really talks about appreciating your staff and taking the time to really encourage them and show them that you appreciate the effort that they put in every day. I would also recommend this book for teams that are overled and undermanaged because it really talks about individual growth and development and really helping the individual to accomplish their goals and their dreams and thereby being able to accomplish the goals of the organization. So that's my presentation. I highly recommend this book, and I think that every leader should have it in their library. Thank you.